Hello. I don't think we can. I don't think. I looked at other servers. I don't think Twitch bots work on Discord. I don't see
Yeah.
anyone else use bots.
I think it's just best if we just try to remember to do it ourselves at this point. It's not
Yeah.
too big of a deal. It's like it's not ideal, but you know, it's not a big deal either.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been doing. I've just been manually doing it now.
Okay, everything's tweeted out. We can start the game.
Oh boy.
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand.
Do you guys eat your burgers with or without the peel? And it's just someone took a bite out of the burger while it's still in the wrapping.
In this chapter, we focus on perception.
With or without the foot lettuce.
It is the unfortunate truth that when you go above ground, you will be faced with many post-nuclear
It's not even
nuisances.
funny. This is gross.
These frightening menaces will come
Even
in
if the
all
guy didn't
different
swallow it
shapes
and they were just doing it for the joke.
The last
Like,
thing you... Oh shit, the Discord
image.
overlay is still on
must
Fallout. Hold
learn
on.
to deal with these dangers.
Need to turn the overlay off.
Oh god. Fallout 4, boys. So this is the VR version, right?
Yeah, donate now and I'll play it. I couldn't even enjoy it without a Vive. It's definitely a VR game not to be enjoyed unless you have a Vive.
I wonder how the Oculus was doing during the time of all the Facebook shit, because they own it. I wonder if people are like, well, I'm not getting an Oculus now either. But at the same time, that's still the cheaper version of VR right now.
Yeah.
Or technically phones are, but you know.
Yeah, it's still, yeah, it's just the dedicated device though, you know.
Right.
Where am I going?
Now they have a Vive Pro.
Why? I don't know why I have to speak to Isabel. So let's not. Let's, Far Harbor is here. All the way up there. And then, oh. Okay, yeah, and then after we get into Far Harbor, we can take care of this side quest that was one of the infinite side quests that got put in Far Harbor that I was never able to get to. Till now.
So now, are you playing this modded, or is it just vanilla?
It has a few mods on. For multiple companions, because in the base game you can only have one companion, even animal.
Why are they on fire?
They're not on fire. I installed a mod, like in-game mod, on my. I upgraded one of my power armor to highlight enemies, and for some reason it's also highlighting my companions. That's a bug. It's not supposed to highlight them.
Bug. Okay, thanks Bethesda for not fixing that bug.
Yeah, so they're just always gonna be red.
So the fire is just your robot sword guy.
That's Ava,
that is.
or sorry, Ada.
Ada.
She's very strong. We got McCready, who is Matt Mercer, and Dogmeat, who is also Matt Mercer.
Did you get the robot voice?
Ada has her default voice.
Oh, I was hoping for you because I know someone. I was watching it in.
Oh, we have a
we have a
muted protagonist.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what were you watching?
Kraken, he put in a mod that used, I'm thinking it was one of those Microsoft voices, and that's what it would talk in for his character. And so it'd just be like up and down the tone when it really makes sense. But it basically is just one of those robot voices that's always talking then.
Who the fuck's firing shots? Oh shit.
Monotone. Snipe him.
Why would I do that? I have one of the best weapons in the game. Teammates. Friends.
Oh!
I meant to say friends. Yeah, like our old companions were pretty cool. Kate, the dead guy. They were pretty cool, but like McCready and Ada were really fucking strong. Especially because I gave Ada 2 shish kebabs. That's what her fire blades are called. So
Oh,
she's
nice.
dual wielding fire blades.
And that's why I thought they were on fire, because I saw that effect.
And McCready has a very
specifically.
high end. I'm gonna assume these are bad guys, but I actually don't think they are.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Wow, that one doesn't care. Oh, I have 15 bullets left.
One guy's just standing stills. No big deal. Oh, he turned around. Never mind.
They're dressed as raiders.
Maybe they're friendly raiders.
I don't know. I've seen some of them have.
Bribe.
I've seen very few of them have names. Well, they must not be important if they can die, and their ragdolls can fly up in the air like that. So they must not have been too important. I don't know. Maybe if this game worked and didn't highlight every single enemy or every single character on the map as red.
Yeah.
Because I actually not positive if it's highlighting friendlies as also red. Like, just general NPCs. Is this the right place? No, this is not the right place. Well, backing out of there.
Unlucky.
Yeah, turn around, Ada. Let's go. I was gonna say, it should be further north than this. We are off to Far Harbor. And Far Harbor is the best thing about this game. Like, the only redeemable quality about Fallout 4. It's best quality, I'll say. That's a fair way to put it, is it's best quality.
It's such a shame that Fallout 4 kind of was underwhelming.
Yeah. After all the hype it built. But, you know, we're not gonna fall for that again. We're gonna see Starfield, and we know we know the lies.
Someone's gonna instantly buy it in our Discord. Promise you right now. It's gonna be Phil. I'll call out right now. Phil will buy it day one without seeing any reviews or feedback or anything.
Phil's not that kind of person.
I'm trying to think who else it would be. I think Phil would be the likely candidate.
Is this shit serious? Is this serious?
Invisible wall?
No, it's not invisible wall. It's just a fence.
Oh, I see you looking down now.
Maybe it is an invisible wall. Why would there be an invisible wall here?
Oh yeah, the top left it says you cannot go that way.
Oh.
What the heck?
Oh, we are... Oh yeah, that's right. It's actually really hard to get to Far Harbor because the house you have to get to is surrounded by invisible walls off the map.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Oh, please let me get up on shore.
God, I love when I have an open world video game and then still have invisible walls blocking me from a path. So much fun. So immersive.
But no loading screens, am I right?
No loading screens.
There it is.
Oh boy.
Now are we going to run into an invisible wall on the way there? It's just right there. All we have to do is climb down, and we made it.
So Humble Bundle today, when I was on it, it was only 6 hours long. They had a Bethesda publisher sale. Picked up Dishonored 2 in the expansion. I'm so happy. But they had all their games. Nope, I've been waiting, and it never went on like a decent amount of a sale. And then the expansion came out, so I was waiting for it to be bundled. And when it was bundled, it was still kind of expensive, and now it was $30. So I was finally like, okay, I can finally play it. I've been waiting forever because I love the first Dishonored. I played, I think, almost every type of like way you can play in that game, and the different endings and such, different events. But no, they had all of their games heavily discounted. It was crazy. Doom was like $15. Fallout was really cheap. I don't know if Fallout
Doom
VR
on
was
its best
on there,
sales
though.
can be found for $10. Those are the ones I recommend waiting for.
Maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore.
Yeah, I saw on Reddit emails were going out. Steam sales start June
Think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
something, 21st, 22nd.
That's
Something like that.
that was what I saw was predicted around that time.
I can feel it. Find her, please. Of course. How does 350 caps?
350 caps to find your daughter.
I am not going to barter over
Fuck.
my daughter's life. Your fee is going to be 300 caps. Take it or leave it.
Damn, he even downed the price on me.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you have
Also,
any
yeah, they're
questions
red.
about
They're. I'm gonna next time we run into a power armor station, I'm gonna take that fucking mod off. As really fucking useful as it is, it highlights every NPC as red. So.
I mean, on the bright side, I guess at least you can pick them apart from the environment, I guess. But that's basically the only useful thing it is then.
Yeah, well, like if it was
It's-
daytime, that's not a problem, anyways.
Yeah.
I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
That's disappointing that it's not functioning properly.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, what's her name? Kasumi was
Project log?
obsessed with robots and building and shit,
Radio. I'll finally get
and also cat
Mhm.
paintings.
house. My handle is going to be... Let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if
Ooh,
someone
she's
actually
talking on
has
the internet.
presence, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having
Turn the voices up a little. Actually, I'll just turn everything up a little. I lowered it because the opening movie's loud.
I'm in a white room. People
I
are
wish you would
talking
save
about
settings
what
for
I
the
got there.
cinematics and opening stuff in video games, but most of the time they don't. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I don't know.
Like, it's not until you
like a
press
spark of electricity
any button to
that
start the
hit my
game,
head.
and then all of a sudden it just lowers because it reads it.
I
Like,
think
why can't
games
it read it
should.
before that?
I think games as a standard should be set to like medium volume, instead of all the way loud.
Would be
It's-
nice.
I would much appreciate that standard.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter. My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that,
It's
Miss
just that
Nanako?
We've
Nakano.
been fighting a lot more.
Oh, you were
All of
fighting.
us. Ever since Kasumi's
Ooh.
grandfather
Okay,
passed
yeah,
away,
tell us more about
he
that.
was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the
Saw
loss, but
Ada out the
now
window. I
I
was worried
wonder
for a
what she
sec.
was up to.
I have 100%. It might have been on the original stream I did of this game. We
both want to
definitely
help.
in this house got
The world
attacked by
out there
raiders.
isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
No, it's about the radio
I
too.
remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
Oh, what? There is more?
It's just that we've been.
Oh no, that's not
he
new.
was the
Okay.
only one that could really
Hey, Kenji.
talk
Do you have
to her.
questions about my
Kenji
daughter?
and I don't understand machines. Those two
Um,
could work together for hours. She started staying
let's
in her
see,
grandfather's
I
boathouse.
don't know
late
what more
into
to
the night.
say.
Oh, Kenji in game, because I was looking
She
at
doesn't
chat. It's
know
like
how
I didn't see
dangerous this
Kenji in the
world
chat
is.
room.
I never should have
I
let
was
her
like,
grandfather
oh
teach her
no,
how
is
to
my
exist
chat
machines.
broken?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old. I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray.
typical
Why would she just leave
parents.
her family with no explanation. Someone tricked her.
She left on her own or she was kidnapped.
Every
Which
minute
is it,
in
Mr.
conflict with
Nakano?
my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Alright. Boathouse is this way? Okay, sure. How do I get out that way? There we go. I see on this Twitter post says, E3 2018 prediction. When it's time to announce Borderlands 3, we don't know that yet, by the way. When it's time to announce Borderlands 3, Claptrap rolls out on stage and says, "I'm Pickle Rick," and the audience passes out from an overlord of sheer euphoria.
I was actually thinking about this because everyone's been expecting Borderlands 3 for a while now, and we know it's in development. I'm trying to figure out which conference it's gonna show up at.
Who was Anthony Birch is still there, isn't he? Or was he, something
I
happened with
imagine
Anthony
so.
Birch, didn't it?
I think he's just kind of fallen off the map. I
No,
don't
no, no,
think
there's
he-
something happened with Anthony Birch.
The only thing I remember was he made a comment about a cosplayer.
Well, okay, well, he's been known for that, but he actually did something. It wasn't something he said, it was
Oh,
something he
I-
did.
Yeah, I don't remember then, because what I was about to say was the only thing I remember.
Myself.
Like, it might have
recently.
even been, like,
I never
stepping down a
really
position
thought
or
about
something. I don't remember.
what I am, but
Google's my friend if I do Anthony Birch.
the radio. I was right about
That's
the
the
radio.
latest
I managed
news.
to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people
Mm.
up there. They say they're all synthetic people.
Where is Far Harbor? I think Far Harbor's in Maine.
They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves
think.
and be accepted for what they are.
It
along
looks
with
like he does something for
It sounds
comicbook.com.
wonderful, but then they started asking about me.
So he's not a Gearbox
Questions
anymore?
about- Questions. I don't
Oh, it's
I have no
starting to-
idea. I'm just basing it off news. It looks like he's doing comic stuff.
Off. Like, I'm not
At the
going
very
to-
Maybe it
least.
was Gearbox. Well,
Then there's
wish I
my
remembered.
childhood- I can't remember
April
anything.
28th, 2018. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2018 Annual #1 is written by Kyle Higgins, Anthony
I'm
Birch.
going to go.
that's definitely not it because that's far too recent.
I have
This was a
to know
while
more
back.
about myself. They've told me
Within the
to
last
go
year.
to a town called Far Harbor. I can
I've-
make my way to them from there.
No idea.
It might have been a
Well, it looks like he writes for comics now. At least we know.
it might have been a Gearbox thing.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
All right, let's see if we do Anthony Birch Gearbox.
What? That's
Oh,
crazy.
this is from
She's not a saint. She's our
2015.
daughter. We raised her.
Borderlands
I
2 lead writer
I
Anthony
gave
Birch
birth to
leaves
her.
Gearbox
She's
to write a
flesh and
Hulu
blood, not
TV
a
show,
synthetic.
but that's January 30th, 2015. So that's
But where
over 3 years ago.
did any Borderlands games come out after that? Oh, I have to look at her.
The only thing,
Did the
She
pre-sequel
you
come out
think
after
was still
that?
her parents?
This is what I was afraid.
um,
Someone
Because other than
twisted
that,
my
it was just a
daughter's
Telltale
mind.
game. Is he
Did you
credited
find
on the
where
Telltale
Kasumi
game?
went, Detective?
I doubt
She
it.
went that far up north?
Pre-sequel was
God,
October
that
14th,
explains why she took the boat. You
2014.
have to go after her.
So he could have
Please,
been part of
take
that.
my other ship on the
Does
dock.
that mean he won't have a
My
part
father's
of Borderlands 3?
It has a guidance system, and it is built for
Probably not,
distance.
if he's not at Gearbox anymore. Tales from the Borderlands was November 25th, 2014.
And here, the payment we
So
discussed.
he could have had
I'll
a part in
something
both
more
those
when Kasumi
games.
is safely back home.
I'm trying to get at that. Tell the Brotherhood about the. Fuck! I forgot we're Brotherhood. Fuck! We have to kill them. Fuck. Ad
Wait, what?
Victorium. Ad Victorium. All right, let's go. Oh man, now Far Harbor's gonna suck.
Why? They're dead.
They're robots. They're not people.
Oh, okay.
We're
Did they
the
know they were robots?
we're the Brotherhood.
But did they know they were robots?
They would have to, yeah.
Dumb and ugly had a
Oh,
child.
okay.
Oh wait, no. They could have known. I just want to see what happens when I tell them. Does Far Harbor just end?
I have another
Uh-oh.
assignment for you, Paladin. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the...
Oh shit, we have to go kill Virgil too.
What? That...
Oh wait, we
that thing
cured
actually
Virgil.
found
He's
the
a human
cure?
again, so we don't have to kill him.
He can't be trusted. But as a human, he's... All right. For your service, allow me to...
Cool. That's
You've
nice.
earned my respect. Carry on, brother.
Yeah, but
I
like,
think it's time for you to pass your skills on to the youngster.
oh my god, stop giving me quests.
Excellent. Squire will... Proceed.
There, okay, there's a safe haven, some kind of safe haven for rogue, synths up north.
It's not enough that we have to root them out here. Now we need to worry about them surfacing elsewhere? We need
Yes.
confirmation, not rumors or hearsay. Can I trust that you'll follow up on this and report your findings directly to me? Very good. Bring me something actionable, and I assure you the Brotherhood will deal with it.
Alright. Fuck chat for wanting the Brotherhood playthrough.
Did you see or hear about the new Best Buy logo?
Yeah, it just, yeah.
Someone tweeted, "Man, the new Best Buy logo makes me want to ask the boys where we dropping." And they put the logo side by side. I think it's the same font. It's pretty close.
It's
Really?
definitely not, but
I think maybe it's the blue then. It could just be the blue behind it that makes it similar.
It's not gonna be fun when we tell Kasumi we killed her parents. It's not gonna be fun that we have to go after Kasumi as racists who want to kill robots. What? What?
You point, and I'll shoot.
Fine, Kasumi.
Arrangement.
Please.
Well, never mind then, I guess. Alright, they're alive.
Oh. How'd that happen?
You know what? Let me tell you over this long boat ride.
Yay.
Because this is... We are
boat
actually
rides.
on a very long boat ride.
Be Steamboat Willie?
Oh, wait, are we? Oh, what the shit? They sped this up. They definitely sped this up, I think. That used to be way slower.
That armor you're wearing looks badass.
Yeah, I think it's the best looking armor here. Yeah, no, they sped up the transition massively. It used to take way longer to get on and off that boat. Thank
But
God.
what's the story?
What do you mean?
You said you were gonna tell the story while the boat ride, but you
Oh,
were
look, we
talking
made
about
it.
how it sped up.
Yep, too late. I don't know, Bethesda, like they died. Like I could have looted them. They died. They weren't falling down. Like they I don't know.
That's a good explanation, Bethesda.
I could have
explanation.
looted them. By the way, in Far Harbor we can't have companions, so we're on our own again. That's how Bethesda
Wait.
does DLC. But there is a companion we can get here, but he's end of the
Oh, okay.
end of Far Harbor companion. So we. Oh,
What
never
the
mind.
hell?
Never mind. They showed up. They're not
Thanks,
supposed.
mods.
They're not supposed to be here. All right,
Thanks,
sick.
mods.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be here. Cool.
Lost? This is Farm
Hello.
Harbor. We don't get many visitors around
We
here.
don't need the likes of you. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and
Just
leave.
gonna walk up with
Alan,
fire
this
swords.
isn't
No
your
reason to
dock. It
worry.
belongs to the whole town.
Islanders.
And that means strangers are welcome.
Welcome to
Sorry,
Far Harbor.
you've
Get the
caught us
fuck
during
out.
A difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here? Some sort of detective, huh? Well,
You could
she
say
came
that.
through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
This is so annoying.
You
I don't know what to
help us
do
defend the town,
about-
and I'll answer any questions you have. Take the
I don't know
coast
what
to
to
the
do
top
about
of the
everyone
road near the
being
main
red.
gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me. Be careful on the hull, strangers.
Advicolium.
Bugs.
If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
All right, it's time for some tower defense.
Something's out there.
Oh boy.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
Get much better than this.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to wait. Let's just jump down. Show them what I'm about.
The gate. Open the gate. I've got wounded out here.
Except this guy. This guy's okay.
Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
There they are.
Opening fire!
They're gulpers. They look like New Vegas geckos, except without eyes. I'm out of ammo. Fuck. I guess we'll have to use the spray and pray.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Oh man.
It's a explosive rounds SMG. Whoa, boy. Down, boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone... Oh, no, I did that. Shit, I did that. Are they mad at me? Oh.
You just murdered a man.
Yeah, well, he... Yeah. I don't think they care, though.
And now you
Hey, he
see what
was
we're up
the
against.
most expendable
Fog,
one. No need to
creatures it
worry.
spits out have taken
You know,
the
that's
whole
what
island
happens
from
on this
people.
bitch of an earth.
For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
You see what we're up against. We shoot our own men in the back. Oh, it's just
Whoops.
normal.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
Oh yeah, the children
Fog's been here
children of
forever.
Adam are here.
The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control.
The children of Adam
They
are
come, and it all goes
Adam?
wrong.
The children
time
of
to
Adam
do
are some
something.
dipshit
No
cultists
need to
that
burden a
believe
stranger with all
in,
this
you know,
nonsense.
cultist things, but with radiation. So they're all radiation poisoned.
What the fuck?
And I believe we have the option of like, we don't see the effects of it, but we can basically guarantee their radiation death by making things far worse.
Sorry.
And they're
for
like,
all
oh,
of
thank you.
that. You're here for Kasumi, right?
And
She
then
headed
they
inland
die,
to the safe
not knowing what
refuge,
that
Acadia. Getting there
entails.
will be dangerous. You'll need a guide.
We'll find
Old
out.
Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste. Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank.
I think
And,
Longfellow is the end
please,
or the
lend a
companion we
hand
can
around
take out of
town
Far
if you're
Harbor.
able. Even if it's slapped away, people like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Whoops. That works. Okay. Oh boy, like 3 things popped up on my map. Help the citizens of Far Harbor? Nah,
Yeah, be a nice guy. Come on.
we ain't got time for that. Actually, we probably won't be able to finish this DLC in one stream. It is pretty long. So I might do that off stream.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Oh, there it is.
If someone's headed for Acadia,
The one option was to
always a storm.
how many caps for you to come along with
worth
us.
dying over, huh? Keep your
Oh.
caps. The bartender.
I didn't mean to pick that option.
Got my whiskey yet?
Ah, fuck me. Picked the
Anything
wrong
left?
damn option. Can I just reload? Okay, yes I can. I meant to do the speech option, not ask him about his drink.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your
You unlocked POI map markers across the island. What does that mean?
hands
Oh,
dirty?
points of interest.
Last
Oh yeah.
some mainland.
Fuck.
Listen, if you're dead set on this foolishness, get me a bottle of whiskey.
He really wants this bottle of whiskey.
Until then, we're done.
If you don't like the service, there's the
Mainlander,
door.
today's your lucky day.
Shut up, Debbie.
Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
Yeah, free beer's nice. How about a whiskey?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this, top shelf all around. So, drink up.
Vodka.
Stay
Yeah,
here
can we
all
go like a
along,
shelf
the
down?
fog will claim ya. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh? Now that's what I like to hear. Ha!
That's what I like to hear. Ha! Like, why couldn't he just walk up and do this himself? Actually, this is a good point to buy all this alcohol. Because I was trying to play a stream game where anytime a character says the Institute, we take a shot. A shot being an entire bottle.
Oh, I think Ting likes you. Here, kitty.
You got my whiskey yet? Ah, now you're talking. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
I'm good. I've been good this entire playthrough. Let's go, then.
Heck yeah. Is there somewhere in this place where you could turn off the red highlight?
There is. Hold on, hold
So
on.
no,
I
you
looked at an
wanted to do that
NPC
before
open
you
the door, so I have to
go
wait
out.
10 seconds before I can open the door. There we go.
Ooh, what a great feature. Thanks, Bethesda.
Yeah, Skyrim was like that too. It's weird. I don't remember if 3 New Vegas and Morrowind were like that, or Oblivion. I don't remember if they were like that too.
Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain.
Yeah, 1 second, Longfellow. Let me just,
Case foul.
You talked to Cassie Dalton?
But it'll help.
Shame what happened to her family.
right here it is.
I'm just feed my dog real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need proper wood, steel, nails.
Nobody asked you to cobble together that stupid wall. You want yourself commodities? You know how to get them. Caps.
That stupid wall is the only thing that kept you stowaways alive.
Protect your loved ones with my fine
And the
hand.
mainlander.
Mainlander?
Calibrated
Kept us safe
targeting.
with Harbormen and the firepower I sold them. Want supplies? Tell you what. Apply that big old brain of yours to deal
Oh
with
yeah,
the
this armor we have was the armor that we found back during the...
Haven't you fouled up things?
I think we found it during...
And now you mean to make it worse.
They're still alive, aren't
what was it?
they? Figure I got a whole lot more.
The dig?
No
Back at the
deal.
dig?
But this isn't the last.
This was the power armor that was just sitting there, and it turns out it's actually really fucking amazing power armor.
Fresh shipment. All
We need to move through old mountain trail where we're from. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the comic book.
Oh yeah, we all because of that we also lost our medi part, so we don't get healed.
Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Well, how about I run out there and kill them, and I'll see you there. Character action game. Nice. Don't believe me yet, it's God of War. Nice. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper far harborman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. But now... There's someone or something. Found you.
Oh, they got ghouls here in Maine as well. Not that it's surprising, but...
How may I help you?
You're doing good, Ada. You're doing good, sweetie.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got
I wish it was
local wildlife
daytime,
to deal with.
so we could see how pretty this area looks at daytime.
Here we go. You like them puppies? We throw everything.
You can kind of see it from here
Still got a ways
with these god rays going on here and the fog. It's great.
They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear.
You got it, bud. I mean, I could take it on.
But you never know.
Are you going back the same way now?
Walked 100 miles. There was a pile of traps waiting for me at the end.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Huh. I think we're getting close.
What was that?
What was it? Why can't I hit that one? It won't let me hit it. Whatever.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a
Alright.
man.
My dog did a lap around the yard with a rabbit, and then he came inside. We're good.
We just got jumped by a ghoul.
Nice.
And the ghoul got jumped by us. Oh, we're booking
Big
it now? Okay, sure.
Hold there.
Oh, that's a person. I was about to start swinging because she looked like a ghoul from behind.
To their damnation, old man.
Oh, it's Child of the Atom.
My god, she has like no hair. What the hell?
Yeah, radiation.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
Man, you know what a good sign of your religion of radiation is? When your hair starts falling out.
Adam needed it. Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully.
Well, geez, when Longfellow doesn't have that dumb red filter over him, he looks pretty good. And so does his suit.
Acadia
Oh,
is
yeah.
a nest of snakes.
Kind of want his suit.
Beasts that subvert the
Shoulders
will
are
of
broad
man.
aft. Look at McCready's shoulders and then look at Longfellow's shoulders. McCready was so embarrassed he walked off frame.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're
Adam's
done
Kingdom.
Finally
wasting
comes
time
in to
with
tune
that
into the
banana,
conversation. First thing you say is an insult to him.
Up ahead, the air's clean.
You should get broader shoulders.
Acadia's not too far now.
One thing I missed with the red highlight is with Ada because it fit the fire swords, but oh well.
Yeah. Well, it also took away
No.
from the cool particle effect of them.
True.
Acadia. Acadia.
Is that a planetarium?
Yes.
Oh.
Right. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell.
So there's totally gonna be
Talk with them, just go inside.
a hint in there
They'll
for
be waiting
Starfield, right?
You need my help again.
I mean, no, but...
Come see me. Got a cabin
Damn.
just outside of
Oh, maybe there is.
Good place to tool up your
Maybe
gear.
there is some hint in this
Maybe-
game.
Maybe in hindsight, someone will realize it.
Just make sure if you're bringing a
It's
bottle
good.
of
We're gonna
something
walk in and
strong,
right on the top of
there's
it, it's
enough
gonna
to
say
share.
Starfield.
Yeah.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island?
Okay, so no, yeah, this is just the point where you could recruit Longfellow if you wanted. But considering, well, I don't know. You know, let's who should we send home? I don't want to send anyone home. I'll let Dog Meat go home. Nah, I like Dog Meat. McCready.
Bye, McCready. Your shoulders can't compare to Longfellow.
Need something?
Yeah.
I think you're making a huge mistake.
Come back
but hey,
bigger and bulkier.
Oh, geez, we're probably gonna have to pay to recruit him again
Then
too,
we'll talk.
I'd kill for a drink.
because he works as a mercenary. Hey, Longfellow.
We heading out? After you then.
Send Ada to nowhere. All right. Ada's going to Red Truck
Miguel's-
Stop. Hey, how about Ada? Where'd Ada go?
Keep saying to myself I should settle down.
Would you like me to go with you?
Think I missed the
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
It's going to Longfellow's cabin. No. Hey,
heading out?
the mod's not must be
After you
working.
then.
I guess the mod isn't working.
So, I was watching a video earlier today that Rave linked me about all the controversies behind the new Star Wars movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they got one of my favorite actors of recent times that I've seen him in the film, and then because they reshot basically the entire film, he ended up not being in the film at all now.
Whoops.
I'm so upset because basically I guess yeah, obviously they weren't expecting so many reshoots. He had other obligations, so he couldn't come back. So like, okay, well,
you know,
your character's no longer in the film.
Yeah,
So-
it's the more I think about
Oh
The Last Jedi and like look back at even footage of it, the more I think that was a terrible movie.
Understand.
I was talking about it last night because I was talking about film, just a bunch of different films with Spaghetto and chat. There's just so many frustrating things about that movie that didn't need to be frustrating. They made it frustrating.
Oh, that's all we have to do is talk Last Jedi. And then we can get chat. But yeah, Last Jedi reshoots.
Yeah, because we're not really worried about spoilers now. It's 5 months, right?
Yeah. And it
We're
isn't
past the worrying point.
like I don't want to like
someone else. Kasumi is here.
well the prequel has their own issues. But like The Last Jedi is just
Before you do though,
not good.
you think
It's like we're gonna try something different, and then we'll pull the rug from under your feet and not do that.
It's a mess. I don't know if they can how they gonna bounce back from that.
Like, it's like they introduced a character that literally acts like a child,
What it means if you're wrong.
and they're not a child,
Kasumi is a synth.
but they act
Then
like
she
a child.
doesn't have a family.
And
The
the characters are all over
entire-
the place.
Think about how
Yeah, they're all over the place. A lot of
None
things
of
don't
us
make
take this
sense.
transition lightly.
And the idea of,
She's
oh, you
facing
go
the
through all this
possibility
work,
of
but
her
it didn't matter in the
entire
end
life
is
being a
fine.
lie. That someone
If that
stripped
literally
her
wasn't
very
every single part of the movie, and that there was nothing that was entertaining
I want
about
you
it.
to understand that before you see her.
And the new characters and the
She had
deaths
the
were
chance
just
here
not
to
good
live as a synth,
and
Yeah.
pointless.
not hiding,
Superman Leia.
To be something else.
It's so
One more question.
like I think back and like I just remember things like
You're here for
happening. I don't
Kasumi.
remember the weight to it.
I suspect there could be another reason.
It's
Sorry,
just-
writer.
Tell me, are you?
Sorry, writer. Yeah, but it's like there's so many different things they could have done that were interesting there. Two examples that come to mind right away is Rey's parentage. They could have played that as part of her character of
What's the first
her being
memory you
extremely sad or angry, and
Yeah.
maybe influence decisions. Because that wasn't even the end of the film there. There was a lot more after that.
Yeah,
But it's just kind of thrown away after that. They didn't use it to their advantage. And then the second one that I can think of off the top of my head is after the casino
No
bullshit and they
memories
steal a
before
ship.
then.
It's like, well, we were
single day,
messing
and
with the
then
bad
waking up
guys, even though they're rich. It's like, well, how do you know they
We
were bad
so
guys? Let's look
easily
at this ship.
accept what's
Oh, this
presented
guy
to
sold
us
to
as
the bad
truth,
guys and the good
don't
guys,
we?
which was a
Isn't
thought
it
in my head
funny
the
how a
entire time.
memory can
And I was
feel
like, okay,
a
at least
whole
they're
different
going to
reality?
acknowledge it. Great. And that was it. There was no
places,
moral dilemma
even
after that
sounds and
with Finn's
colors can
character.
change.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
just like
that and
they mention
Else has changed.
it, but they
I
didn't go
won't
beyond
lie
that,
to
and
you.
they had to for it
There will
to
always be other
have an impact. But
explanations.
there was just no impact to it. They just
Trauma,
figured that was enough.
disease,
That pissed me off
the
so much.
background
Yeah.
radiation.
Like, there
They
should have been
all
at least a
take their
moral
toll
dilemma
on the
of,
mind.
shit, I have
But
to
can
think through my
promise you
decisions
that
more
we will
carefully.
accept you, no
Or,
matter
or
what you
something.
decide you
Anything.
are.
Literally anything.
Fine. But
Doesn't help
Acadia
that
is
film that
still
it opened
open
up on
to
a
you.
mom joke.
Feel free
Does
to
not
walk
help
the
that one bit.
grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working
was
down
the ship
below,
kamikaze shot.
whenever you wish to see her.
Yeah, that was
Did you need
Yeah.
anything else before you go?
that was something about it.
We're not dangerous.
Yeah, that forced romance was
Those
really
who
weird.
used us
How
tried
Rose
to
got there in the
replace
first
humans
place to
with
stop
my
him was really
kind.
weird when they were both
They're
next to each other.
dangerous. All we
Or
want is
even
to
maybe
live
lagging
in
behind a
peace.
bit, so that didn't make
On
any
our own.
sense.
See for yourself.
Again, that Rose
Walk
as a
to
character in
Acadia.
that movie
Talk to my people.
was just a complete child.
We aren't
Yeah.
a threat to
And
anyone.
It's
and
just irredeemable.
I don't like. I keep forgetting to say it because how we're talking and also in game, but like Rey's character,
Thank you.
um,
Now, was there anything else?
it's not rewarding. Like they wanted to do something different, and not expected, and they could have done that easily. They just had to make it good and not bad. So they did like the unpredictable, but they also did bad.
That was the biggest disappointment for me because with
Either they
The
were
Force Awakens,
escapees
it's an
we
okay
managed
movie.
to find
Everyone was
before
fine
the
with it.
Institute
Yeah.
And they made me interested
were
in Rey. I was like, I like Rey. I didn't care for Finn. Poe's fine. He's not really in that movie.
Right, he got cut out of it. Yeah.
Right. And I think there was even talks of like how they weren't even originally planning for him to be a lasting character. He was supposed to actually die during that crash on the planet that's not Tatooine. I forget it. No, I was like, I like Rey's character, and Kylo Ren was like, okay, I'm curious as to where this will go with Kylo Ren. With Last Jedi, they make me completely not give a shit about Rey, and I'm the only one I'm cheering for is Kylo Ren. I only like Kylo Ren right now.
I don't like any of
That's
them.
it.
Assume you're not planning on staying on.
Kylo
Like,
Ren's the
especially
one that wanted to
Kylo.
do different stuff. He wanted to do different stuff. He wanted to do his own thing and completely stop bullshit.
Yeah, but he's also like a little brat, and
That was the one downside to him.
he
Still
got
kind
he
of a
got
brat.
cucked hard by the one guy, the Sith Lord, who showed up and died in like the span of 10 minutes.
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Yeah.
But
like-
his whole future got cucked pretty hard by that guy.
He was by the end of The Last Jedi though, he's the only one I actually kind of like now, whereas in The Force Awakens I was on the fence with him.
I don't know. I want him to make those movies extended universe and try again.
Like, and it just, I can't believe with how Disney is, because Disney owns it now, that they didn't have some sort of plan for Star Wars like they do at Marvel.
I've been lying to you this whole time.
Because they clearly don't.
Yeah, no, they absolutely
Your real
don't.
daughter is dead
And it's like, how could they not?
Especially with all these reshoots and stuff. It's like so weird because they bought them back in 2012. They announced they were going to make another one. And it's like, okay, but they're probably going to be writing ahead still. Or they're going to have some type of blueprint. And that made me super believe that too when they even started kind of getting that Marvel feel in The Force Awakens with the type of humor and how often they do it and stuff and when they do it.
Yeah.
But then it just, you see that they don't. After seeing Last Jedi and what will probably be Han Solo, the Solo movie, Rogue One, I don't know. I don't remember too much of Rogue One, honestly. I want
You do fetch quests, don't you? That's literally what she just said. Wait, you you do fetch quests, don't
Meta.
Here, on this island, something
Meta.
more important than just one lost girl.
It's just kind of like, I don't want to dislike Star Wars because I used to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if I really feel like it's not for me anymore, I guess they're just not for me, right? Because I currently have no drive to see that new movie. Maybe I'll see the one that ends this new trilogy, but after that, unless I hear something really crazy afterwards, I'm not gonna go out of my way to see it.
Yeah, I don't know about Solo.
Yeah, especially Solo. Solo may be an extreme example, at least right now, where it's just there's too much that happened with that movie that.
Like I was saying, like before last time I talked about it on stream many moons ago, I would probably just go see it anyways just because it's Star Wars, but I actually probably won't go after just looking back at The Last Jedi.
Yeah, it doesn't help that 5 months ago we came off a really not well liked film by people.
Like what we have to do now, what we have to do now is, given the trend, is not see it in theaters, wait a couple months for afterwards, and then think about it.
With their current plan, it's gonna hit Netflix in December or January anyway, so.
Okay. Good luck.
Because Rogue One came out in December 2016 and was on Netflix last July. And that's because they signed a deal or whatever with Netflix for however many years, starting with Rogue One. So we'll see Last Jedi in a month or two on Netflix. And then we'll see Solo there. And that's when I'll watch Solo. I'll wait till it's on Netflix.
So, hack the terminal. Can't do that.
The only interesting thing for me for Solo is two of the actors, which is Woody Harrelson and Donald Glover. But that's not enough for me to go see it in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Arcadia's far away enough from the
we need to find that door to open. But there's like 20 fucking checkpoints on my map right now. There's one over here. What's over here? So I would just, I'll just lockpick in if it saves all this trouble. Fuck.
Yeah, the shot of the kamikaze in Last Jedi was neat. Like, but that's Disney with their CGI. At least it looks pretty. The salt planet, the red salt, was really cool looking.
Yeah, the whole aesthetic of the movie was nice.
That's not gonna carry the film, unfortunately.
Should probably turn off my spotlight. Oh, I actually can't. It won't let me turn off the spotlight.
God.
All right, so we're just gonna stand here outside this window with our fucking power armor and bright ass spotlight, and they won't see us.
We didn't even mention the porgs.
Far Harbor and the children of Adam
The
have
goddamn
right to exist
porgs
on
in
this
that
island.
movie.
the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it.
They felt
We
the need to do
pick a
puppets and
side
CGI
now.
for them was
Haven't we
really
already
strange.
picked a side? Building the fog
Max was so in denial that Yoda was a puppet.
Couldn't stand by and
Oh yeah, no, that was definitely the puppet Yoda.
Yeah, why? How did it look CG?
Giving them the submarine base.
You know what
think because they
CG
did the ghost
is
effect?
episode 3 Yoda. That's CG.
Is basically one
Yeah.
big
I think
Blu-ray
maybe because of the
re-releases
ghost
of the
effect, I was
original.
thinking.
cast them out. They have strange beliefs.
Which are the ones that remind me how tiny Yoda actually is.
And Confessor Martin was a
Yeah.
friend.
Well, the new confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as
That
long
also,
as we're helping Far Harbor.
not many people talk about it.
Elephant in the room.
I'm
We keep
thinking
dancing
back on
around
it.
My
Yoda
old
felt
memory
really
banks
out
on
of
a submarine
place.
base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have
What?
to wait until they become a security risk.
For me,
I
at
know how
least.
it looks.
Yoda in the movie in general.
But at
I
the
was
time,
reading the text.
it was
What?
an act of trust.
I was just saying that for me personally, Yoda kind of felt out of place in that movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it did. Like they really
'cause I
didn't know what they were doing.
Safeguard my old
It's Star Wars. They're gonna have fan service, but I don't know. That one just felt really
Just how secure the banks.
tacked on. Like
How
there
long
was
do we
probably a
have,
different way they could have
and
approached
what's
that.
in them?
They definitely could have, but they would have had to redo everything they did with Skywalker because they just went about all of that really poorly.
You see, now the idea of Skywalker not being a Jedi, really, he wasn't a great Jedi. I felt that could have been believable. I think that could have been a good path to take. But when he's cracking jokes, it doesn't really
Yeah, it was such a mess.
fit.
We can't risk it.
That idea, that concept was fine. I know a lot of people dislike that.
And the whole dumb back and forth, the he said, she said, between Luke and what's his face, Kylo.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing.
Although
a
the
program
interactions
that will
between
let
Rey
you
and Kylo Ren
access
were
and
some of the
download
better
my
parts of that
memories.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
not going to be like a normal
When you ignore the he said,
You'll be
she said
breaking through a version of my
backstory
own
part.
mental network. It'll consider you to be
Do,
an intruder.
do we want to talk
I've
about
loaded the
BB-8 and the
program with some
ATST?
instructions I've
I don't think
recorded
anyone
that will
does.
help guide
No,
you
I
through
wanna
I'm
talk about
afraid
the
Fallout
Civil
War.
War,
to
the
explain without
Captain
seeing
America
it
Civil
yourself.
War happening here on
Finishing up
Far
some tweaks
Harbor
to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it
between
for you
the
on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program,
since
use it to break into the memory
Children of
base.
Adam
Got it.
and the Far Harbor people
We'll keep monitoring the situation.
and these people here.
I only
Dima
want you
is
to
this
know
very
you
nice,
have no
friendly
other
synth
choice.
who is running in the synth place here, Acadia. But he has a dark back history with that, and he has a dark history, and we have to find out what it is.
He's not gonna just tell you?
No, he doesn't know. It's his old memory, like it basically, yeah, his old memory was taken out and hidden somewhere, and they're trying to find it. So we are just gonna go find it for him.
What if the dark history is that he once stole a pencil from one of his colleagues?
I forget what it is, but it's probably something along the lines of killing people.
Dima has secrets. We have to find out what he's really up to.
Right, and Kasumi, right, so we found Kasumi, who still believes she's a synth, and she came here to Acadia, where they are all synths. But it isn't what she wants, because she's down here in fucking maintenance, and also Dima is keeping secrets, so she ain't digging it, and now we gotta go find out these secrets. But I still have like 3 fucking markers on my map and 2 objectives. Talk to Dima, where is he?
Is there a definitive way to tell whether or not you're a synth?
We are not a synth. Oh, anyone else though? No.
Right, yeah, just in the world of Fallout 4.
No. Not modern synths. If they, well, it depends. There are some that don't have their memories, and there are some that escape the Institute. The ones that escaped have all their memories, so they have to act.
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island.
But the ones that have lost their memories, like Dima, for example, Dan's before, who worked for the Brotherhood of Steel, so he obviously didn't know he was a synth because they're racists.
That's
So
refreshing.
yeah, genuinely they
Most
just don't
view
know.
it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt long after we're
And
gone.
yeah, when Dan's found out that he was a synth, he told us to kill him
And
because
then
that's what would be best for
passing
the
that
Brotherhood.
knowledge along to those who will follow us.
Damn.
So we killed Dan's.
Well, thank you.
There's been
I
a lot
wish
of
more
progress
shared
on
the
these
sentiment.
streams.
I should note that I'm not fully
There's been a
versed
lot
in
of
human
deaths.
anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved
Someone
of
at
you,
Bethesda
I'm
was
more
like,
than willing to offer help.
you know, when they kill people in Game of Thrones, people get all crazy and engaged with the show. We need to have more people getting killed in Fallout 4.
I love that shit though. It's like such a sense of progression, at least in massive. Well, I mean, this isn't as massive or ambitious as other RPGs, but in RPGs in
It doesn't
general.
quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it
Because you
once
do
did.
like, at least in this game, you know, we spent a lot of times with Dan's. He was on.
Before the war.
He was
I'm
in
personally rather
several
fond of
episodes,
but
and now
lately
he's
have been
dead.
investigating secondary chemical
I
properties
really
they
want to see
possess.
what all the
If you could bring
hubbub
me
is
additional
about
samples,
Witcher 3.
It would speed up my research.
Oh right,
still
and
wanna put
I
time
can
into
offer you
that
a
at some
meager amount
point.
of
We were
caps,
with
if that
Kate
makes the
too,
idea
and then
more
we Kate was addicted to Psycho, and then we got her unaddicted.
Nice.
You know, progress like that.
I'm sorry, is this a joke?
Excuse me. So that's an Infinite Quest NPC where we can give them flowers, and then they'll give us money for flowers.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Set up? Shut up, Degen.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Oh, he's up there. How do we get up there? Here we go. So then, hold up, that's Dima over there, then what's this? Oh, it's Terminal. Oh, even better. Report back to Kasumi. Well, let's just go ahead and talk to Dima, because, like, he doesn't care. Or does he?
What can I do for you?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old sub.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have.
Yeah, it's just how
Maybe
things
this
go,
is an
Dima.
opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I am.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor? The children of Adam?
Like, he is so open and transparent and literally has nothing to hide. So we just, yeah, you got any more questions while you're snooping around?
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children
I mean,
of
what
Adam.
else, what am I gonna do
Gain
about it?
access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own
I'm still
mental
laughing
network.
about.
It'll
Oh yeah,
consider
Virgil
you
is
to
another
be an
progressive character where
I've loaded
he
the
was a
program with
super
some
mutant and now he's no
instructions I've
longer a
recorded
super mutant.
that will help guide you through.
And that's actually probably gonna have implications
I'm
in
afraid
whatever
it's
the next
difficult to
Fallout game is.
explain without seeing it for yourself.
I still can't believe how people were legitimately expecting a new Elder Scrolls
Well,
last year.
I guess
Yeah,
that just
I mean, I'm
means
still
I've
not
picked
expecting
the
it
right
soon, but
person for the job. One more thing before you leave.
I just don't
Whatever
think
you
people
do,
understand
don't assault
how
the
Bethesda
children of
works
Adam
since
directly.
Skyrim.
Our
It just
ultimate
was such a
goal
hit,
must
and then
be to bring
people
peace. If you attack
mass
them,
audience
they'll
at least
consider themselves at war with the outside world.
don't realize it's
I've got
not
no love
Activision
for
who
those mindless fanatics.
pumps out a Call of Duty every year.
I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Hell, I'm hoping it does. I like the way you think, Longfellow. You know, if it's got to go down, it's got to go down. Where is this marker? Down there? Oh, right. Report back to Kasumi. Down a little further. Oop, hold up. No, never mind. I thought there would be a fusion core around here.
We don't have to worry, right?
So, Garrus is like a lot of the NPCs in this game.
So, is that what those death projections were about?
Meaning
It wasn't demons
Mass
planning
Effect
to
2,
destroy the
or
island.
yeah, Mass Effect
He's
Garrus.
worried the children of
Oh,
Adam
it's the same
were-
voice.
Or is he still hiding
Gotcha.
something?
I just keep hearing him.
What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is
I mean, he's a
there
really good
something in them
actor,
that's
so I mean, it was a good choice.
dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
And
Really?
I miss Mass Effect.
How would that work?
Yeah, me
When I
too.
was taking a peek in the computers he
Why
has
did
here,
Andromeda have to
Dina
be
was hooked up to his chair.
Andromeda?
I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to.
And why does
you know,
Casey Hudson have to be back at BioWare stuck on another game that's gonna be a Destiny clone with probably worse microtransaction garbage?
Yup. Especially with how much they're defending the microtransactions,
Yeah.
the loot stuff for FIFA.
Because it still worked. And it's garbage.
An article, it's like, we'll work with the legislators and regulations and stuff, but we still think this is the best way, and it's a great source of revenue.
Because you and I know, and most people that would watch us know, it's bullshit and wouldn't do it for EA. But there's still a massive amount of people that would. And there's nothing on the internet that can be done about that. It's just gonna happen.
Like, I don't care about classifying it as gambling or anything. Whether you want to do that or not is up to the government, honestly. But we need people to acknowledge that that crap is just not good for games.
Right.
Like, even cosmetically, it's not ideal. Like, it's far more when it's cosmetic only in games. It's far more tolerable. But that's it. It's only tolerable. It's still like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
That's why I just stopped playing mobile games entirely. Wait,
Yeah,
hold up. What
mobile
quest am I
games
doing?
is another thing.
Update the brother on Arcadia. How about I go back to them at the end of Far Harbor? I doubt there's any alternative ending by going all the way back and telling them. Oh, what? We're going this way? Okay. Let me just pull out the map and see.
With
Got it.
the name BioWare behind it, everyone knowing it's real BioWare, and EA pushing it the way they are, we all know it's going to be a successful game, at least financially, day one.
Right.
So it's like, even if it sucks, people are going to get sucked in. It's like, I don't know. I'm just thankful that even though this crap from AAA publishers and developers is happening a lot in recent years, there's so many different options now that it's not a huge issue, at least.
Yeah. I think like if anyone
indie
does
games
like
are far more prevalent now.
I think if anyone does want a game like, you know, Destiny, it's most people went to Monster Hunter for a good reason. And it's great that they did. That's Capcom's best fucking selling game ever now. And it's great. Everyone, like, it doesn't have any of the garbage that the other games have because it's so stuck on being Monster Hunter. And how Monster Hunter has always been free updates.
Capcom, outside of their gaming division, have been killing it. Whereas their fighting game division is actually being killed, but you know.
Yeah, well, we'll see at E3 if we can keep that statement. Whatever business division was in charge of Monster Hunter knows what they're doing. But the guy that was in charge of that division has recently been put in charge of the fighting game division. So we'll see what happens.
Something changes.
Yeah, it'll take a while to see those changes. Maybe years.
Yep.
Because
Depends
Arcade
what
Edition,
they already had in the pipeline.
Arcade Edition, and the oh great, now it's fucking dark again.
The collection.
Yeah, the collection are from Ono, who was still in charge of the division back then. And speaking of the Street Fighter collection, it was actually news that it was like a press statement that the training mode and what was the other mode? Training. Was it
I know what
local
you're talking
versus?
about.
Well, at least training.
I'll scroll through Discord real quick because I know Max was talking about it recently.
It was a press statement that training would be a day one patch for the game. So they were gonna launch that game without it. And that's nuts. It's insane. Because all of those games have been released on consoles before as definitive versions with like Third Strike Online on Xbox Live. Just Xbox Live. That's how far back it goes. Just last generation. It has custom colors and shit. It had color packs. It had training. It had its own mode and shit. Like, it wasn't an arcade port. It was its own fucking game. And they won't do that anymore for some reason.
It's just goofy.
It's why, like, they're regressing back. Like it's not worth it for the arcade authenticity. Like, as far as, like, the engine goes, sure, but not, like features. If you want the features, it can't be like that. And how are we gonna get across here? I don't know how we're gonna get across here.
I can't find where you guys talked about it. I thought it was here, but
If you search like
2 days.
day one, or yeah, if you search
yeah.
day one or training, you'll find it. Yeah, I see it like right out there, but in power armor we sink, we can't swim, so I don't think we could get out there. Oh, this way. Okay.
Versus and training are day one patches for Street Fighter Collection.
So that game, even as literally an arcade port, was still gonna launch without local versus? Or oh jeez, oh god, there's the fog crawler we were warned about. It's just a giant cricket.
It's just a huge fucking headache. That's all it is now. You hear the words Capcom and fighting games in 2018, you just get a headache. Just, ugh.
It might be. Holy fuck, that was an awesome move. These two are fighting it out. Wait, which one's the fog crawler? That one, the one hitting us now.
That's scary looking.
I'm gonna blow it up. Nah, I have 4 shots. We killed it in 3. Let's get these things and then we'll hang it up back at the vault. We'll hang its head up at the vault. It might have been a glitch that was reported, but supposedly Arcade Edition, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition sold less than 100,000 copies.
Yeah, I saw that from Maximilian.